You know, I always stayed out the way.
What's up, MP?
We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to eviction and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff. Substation, if you're interested in attending the upcoming game, please visit the team website or ticket booth for availability. Welcome to our blanket giveaway day. Your free Suns Ice Blanket. You'll want to be here during our next Suns Up game, everyone, because everyone in attendance will receive their very own Suns backpack. Don't forget to come out to get it worked out today. What better way to pass these little pictures of your
Welcome to 2K Sports Annual Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. Just 10 games left. Let's see the playoff race in the West. You take a look at Phoenix, their season's basically over, barring some sort of miracle.
I think for the Suns, there's some optimism that they can turn things around in the final month of the season and at least snatch one of those play-in spots. But it really will take everyone to come together and play as a team.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Amir Coffey. Then it's MP. And it's Rollins in at the 2. And for Phoenix, Brook and Williams are the 4 and the 5. Then it's Jalen Green. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Gillespie in at the point guard position. Believe it or not, the season is drawing to a close. Have most teams met your expectations this year, Richard?
Many have exceeded my expectations, BA. Seems like play and players get better every year. Stars and good teams keep finding ways to improve. It's impressive.
Now, here's Green. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And seeing this team right now is a problem. They've got 14 consecutive victories.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. It's going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
Grant, it's hard not to dwell on the fact that MP has moved past Jordan's total. The 86-87 season, he had 3,041 points. That was MJ's highest scoring season ever.
As much of a killer instinct as Jordan had, MP may be even more driven. He doesn't just want to win. He wants to do maximum damage.
Thomas, that's good.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
And here is Green, a real weapon on offense, averaging around 24 and a half a game. Brooks outside. Pass to Green, 5 to shoot. The three-pointer off the mark. And Thomas has got the ball here for Milwaukee. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
And so it's Phoenix with it. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. From the high post, basket's good. Gillespie's got his second basket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Outside, Green. Williams with the screen, and it's Green off the drive. And it's hammered home by Green.
A vicious finish by Green. Boy, Jalen, this man can get up.
And you watch Jalen Green, the second pick of the 2021 draft. He is built to score, Richard.
Yeah, he's a terrific shooter. Moves easily around the floor, and his ability to make mid-air adjustments, yeah, that's something different.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Utah was all business. He dropped 50 points, and he was in the zone offensively. There was nothing the D could do to stop him. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
That's good stuff, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Green. MP with the block.
Yeah, a timely intervention by MP. He knew just when to attack the shot.
Count the basket.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Suns trail by 9. Outside, Green. Brooks outside. Pass to Allen. The three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
Last year, they battled to a stalemate, winning one game apiece.
A somewhat surprising split. One team made the playoffs, and the other was lottery bound.
Here's Green. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. To end the run. And he lays it up and in. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
The defense does have Green well covered, but he fights through it and finds a way inside.
Here's Thomas. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
For 3, Allen. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And so it's Milwaukee, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Oh. Look for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Coffee comes in for Prince. And MP subbed in for Anthony. Pass to Gillespie. Here's Goodwin. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Porter. Shot clock at 5. And it's Green missing. The Bucks leading by 10. On the court right now for the Bucks. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. MP is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Coffee in at the 3 spot. And RJ, you grew up in Phoenix. I imagine still a lot of connections in this neck of the woods.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to win a state title in high school in this building right here. Look, some of the people still work here. Then I played my college ball just a few hours away in Tucson. They're down.
And here's Milwaukee now. The Suns getting their last shot to go. MP shot is off. Here's Goodwin, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. They set the pick. Here's the 3. That shot is off. For Milwaukee, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Down low, MP drops it in.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Pass to Iguodaro. Now here's Green. Porter with the steal. In transition. Here's MP. MP fast up the floor.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Suns trail by 14. Here's Gillespie, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Brooks outside. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth half. 2 minutes.
Over on Antetokounmpo. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad because it was a nice look.
Here's MP. Count that bucket. MP's got 21.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Phoenix calls timeout. Richard, looking at your career, 17 years in the league. How'd you survive the grind of a regular season that many years?
Well, 1, you got to take care of your body, and 2, evolution is the key to success. I was a different player when I was year 3 than I was at year 15. You have to continue to evolve.
A different look for Phoenix. Williams comes in for Iguodaro, and it's Allen in for Goodwin. Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Bucks. Rollins comes in for Porter Jr. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Green, the pass to Allen. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Pass to Coffey. To the paint. Here's MP. Chalk up 2 there. MP's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Now here's Williams. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gillespie. 3-pointer off the mark. Now the Bucks with it. They're on a 14-4 run. Pass to MP. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they'll keep possession. Antetokounmpo for 3. Counted from distance. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Green with the ball. Last game we saw him with 32 points. Lets the 3 fly. That one is off. MP getting it done for the Bucks. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. Back to the game after this break.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have to come in focused and get the job done.
That's just like us here in the studio. It's hard to bring it every day, but, you know, we try. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They're breaking at every opportunity, which we are seeing across the league, Shaq.
Yeah, once the defense is set in half court, it's tougher to score.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Brook and Williams are the 4 and the 5. Then there's Grayson Allen, then it's Green, and it's Gillespie in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Brooks the screen, and here's Green from the arc. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Back to Thomas. From 10 feet away. No good there. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Phoenix. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one, and that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Here's Brooks. Got it. Good job in the low post.
A throwback wing. Dylan Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Thomas. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got assist number 7 tonight. Suns trail by 21. Phoenix calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Quick look here at some of the numbers for Mark Williams.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Here's Gillespie, covered by MP. Green up top, looking to end this cold spell. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 6th rebound on the night. Yep, count it. And that's now 29 points for MP.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Now here's Green. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the evening. The Bucks leading by 20. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Rollins passes to MP. Here's Coffey. Allen defending. Back to Thomas. Nails the baby hook. Thomas has got 31.
They have no answer defensively inside.
On the wing, Brooks. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Rollins. No made baskets yet. And here's MP. Uses the glass on the layup.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. A lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Brian?
All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
He found his groove right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that he's leading the way on offense.
Green, the pass to Brooks. Williams, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Pass to Williams. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's MP. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Thomas has got 14 points here in the second half. Phoenix calls timeout. Checked in for the Suns. Goodwin comes in for Green. Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Gillespie. Thomas defends. Pass to Iguodaro. Here's Allen. 6 to shoot. Launches it. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. MP left side, from behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns.
He hit 1-3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Pass to Iguodaro. Now Brooks. Off target at the rim. MP, the pass to Rollins. And the layup falls.
And MP's teammates appreciate this. He understands how valuable passing is to team chemistry, and he learned it quickly.
Now Brooks. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. For 3, Allen drains the triple. Allen's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this. Of the Penny Hardaways, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Williams is checked in for Malawach. Brooks comes in for Iguodaro. Allen, he's checked in for Dunn. And Gillespie is subbed in for Goodwin. Milwaukee also changed it up. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Thomas in for Anthony. Taking a look at the Bucks. They've got Bobby Portis. Prince is out there with Gary Trent. Then it's MP, and it's Porter in at the shooting guard position.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Now here's Green. Allen with a screen on Porter. Green. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Green's got 7 points for the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Pass to Allen. To the inside. Trent with the defensive effort.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him.
Again! What an avalanche!
Another night and another 40 points in the books for him. What a season.
And he is edging ever closer to the second-place mark for most 40-point games in a year.
And with Jordan's mark in the rear view, he's now marching toward Wilt's 1963 record of 52 games of 40 or more. Just amazing.
And Trent the bucket on the assist by MP.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Prince against Brooks. 5 on the clock. Count that one.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brooks. Left side, Green. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Making things happen amongst those trees, Green. He's pretty relentless.
Inside, here's Thomas. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
Every defense needs a fear factor. You blocked a few shots tonight and dissuaded more from being attempted. Do you feel like you play that intimidator role for this team?
I don't think it's something one guy has to take on by himself. What all the switching teams do, a shot blocker may not be as intimidating as someone who can guard multiple positions at multiple levels. Whatever it takes to get stops, that's what I'm doing.
Understood. Thanks for your time, MP.
Of course.
Brian, back to you.
Okay, Dominic, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Shaking MP. Cuba 2,000 fans get a pair of spirit socks. Should be
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Clippers as they go up against the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sidelines. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Brandon Ingram and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Friday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers.
In that matchup against the Bucks, it's a chance for them to come out and knock off the top dog in the league. A win there can be a big step forward for this team.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Thomas is out there with Rollins, and it's Prince in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, the pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. Bradley Beal is out there with Darius Garland, and it's Batum in at the 3. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
Fires the 3. Rollins with the bucket. Rollins got the first bucket of the night, a 3-pointer for the Bucks.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
There's Garland. It's hauled in by Giannis. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And it goes down 2 points.
Boy, I like when MP tries to carve space in the painted area. So effective down there.
One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Be a passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Good on the shot. Thomas got his second bucket.
MP showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Basket counts.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
Thomas against Garland. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Thomas, no luck.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Here's Beal. Drops in the layup for 2.
I like the commitment from Bradley Beal to take it inside and attack the defender.
Thomas passes to Antetokounmpo, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Collins.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
free throw's good from Antetokounmpo.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion, but best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Garland with the bucket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
DB, given his accuracy, do you think Darius Garland will ever be in the 50-40-90 club?
You know what, Kevin? I think very few people have ever done it. Do I believe Darius Garland has the talent to do it? No question about it. He is a tremendous shooter and an electric young guard in this league.
Bucks leading by 5. Pass to Rollins. Launches a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Rollins got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Bucks. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Suns played some superb basketball. He scored 45 points, and in terms of his shooting, well, mistakes and bad selections were few and far between. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. For Los Angeles. Batum comes in for Bradley Beal. Prince is checked in for Milwaukee. Thomas comes in for Kevin Porter. Here's Thomas. That one good for 2. And that's now 6 points for MP.
So good to see Miles Turner sharing the basketball. Make an effort to get your teammates involved.
The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. Garland is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Batum in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Shot from free throw range. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Batum.
Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
Prince the pass to Thomas. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Clippers trail by 17. Here's Garland. Pass to Zubac. Batum scanning the floor. Garland kicks to Collins. Shot clock at 6. Zubac the pass to Garland. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Inside, here's MP. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists in the game. Outside Garland. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Good on the bucket.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Garland the pass to Collins. And it's done in the corner. Outside Garland. The Clippers need to get off a shot. A shot by Batum, no good. Bucks leading by 19. Prince the pass to MP. An easy 2 points on the layup. That's 12 points for MP.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
A drive by Garland. Takes a 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Trent. MP against Garland. And here's MP for 3. Trent outside, beyond the arc. Here's Antetokounmpo. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Giannis has got his 2nd basket of the night. Garland against MP. Stolen by Thomas. Trent with the wide open look. And So it's Milwaukee in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And looking at the Trailblazers matchup, don't let a lack of focus steal one from you. Overlooking lesser opponents, but that's when they come and they bite you.
I overlook all opponents.
In terms of what? Height? Confidence? Both? Don't even answer. I know the answer. Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Los Angeles Clippers.
If they watch film, they knew this was coming. But it's like the storm rolling in just surprised them.
Yeah, it's hail and threes, and there's nowhere to run for cover. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Cole Anthony having a dominant impact, guys, in this game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Rollins is out there with Thomas, and it's Prince in at the three. Here's Beal, drills the elbow jumper. Beal's got his second bucket of the game to go. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
MP against Garland. From downtown, the shot by Beal, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And there's the bucket from MP.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Batum against Prince. And finished off by Collins.
Oh my goodness, John Collins with the emphatic finish.
So a lot to appreciate here, Doris, in the game of John Collins. He has been a highly productive pro.
He's been a consistent rebounder. We know he can make shots on the face-up game on the offensive end of the floor, and you're right, there's been a consistent 16 points, 8 boards right in that vicinity since he's entered the league.
Garland, no good. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Back to Thomas. Shoots over Garland and off the front iron, and in it goes. MP's got 22.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Bounce pass from Beal. Zubac finds Batum. Outside Beal. Driving inside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Took him no time at all on that one. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Beal. Clippers moving the ball around. Shot to stop the run. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside Garland. Collins kicks to Batum. There's 1:26 left in the third. Garland, no good. Milwaukee has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Here's Turner. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Zubac. Back to Beal. From the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
Rollins with the bucket.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Here's Beal, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
The shot's good. 26 points for MP.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. There's Garland. Collins kicks to Batum. Outside Garland. Collins setting the big for Garland. Clock at 6. And the 3 ball is good. Garland's got 13.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And so it's MP making things happen for Milwaukee. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Right back after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA.
Who's making a switch here? Zubac is checked in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. MP's checked in for Anthony. On offense here, the Bucks. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Garland is out there with Dunn, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. Betsy's out there for the Clippers. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. So we'll see Darius Garland go to the free throw line here. It's on Gary Harris. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Jones with the screen on Thomas. Outside, Jones. A three-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And here is Dunn. Outside, Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Coffee passes to Thomas. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
What heart by MP going through contact there and converting.
Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here.
Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be. And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Zubac against Portis, and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Harris finds Porter. Here's MP. And it's good for 2. Thomas got 7 points for the quarter.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Here's Garland. Porter pulls it in.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Here's MP. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist in this one.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
In the corner, Collins with it. Snatched away. Porter with it. Now Beal defending.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this has been a beautiful thing to watch. This team all season long with a remarkable journey, including tonight. They'll have now won 70 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Collins. Milwaukee with the rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Harris, bounce pass. That's good for Thomas on the assist from Harris. Thomas got 39.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's Beal. Goes back up, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Boy, creating opportunities at point-blank range. This is exactly what you want.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time.